Hello, good
Yeah,
afternoon.
good afternoon.
All right, can you hear and see me clearly?
Yes, again.
Okay, by the way, my name is Fatih, and how about you?
My name is Koki.
Cookie. All right, Cookie, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, buddy.
Yeah, and Cookie, this is Daily News Life Health, and the title is Being Unable to Clean Up a Personality or a Disorder. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's get started with words and phrases. Please repeat after me.
Okay.
Misunderstand.
Misunderstand.
People often misunderstand the intentions of others.
People often misunderstand the intentions of others.
All right, Cookie, do you mind to make a sample sentence with this word?
Sure.
All right.
Misunderstand. I need to pay much attention not to misunderstand the true true meanings of others' words.
All right. Okay. That's quite a long one, but yeah, it's grammatically correct. Okay. Let's have the next word accumulation.
Accumulation.
The accumulation of knowledge takes years of study.
The accumulation of knowledge takes years of study.
All right, let's have accumulation.
Hmm, okay. The accumulation of tasks to do makes me so stressful.
All right. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, let's have the next one. Discard.
Discord.
You should discard expired food immediately.
You should discard expired food immediately.
Yes. So let's have discard.
Mm, I discard clothes I don't wear anymore annually.
Oh, wow. All right, that is correct. Okay. Next, psychological.
You skipped one word.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped to it. Okay, cluttered.
Cluttered.
The room became cluttered with old books and papers.
The room became cluttered with old books and papers.
All right, let's have cluttered in a sentence.
Cluttered. Okay. Mm, mm, the the devastated is the
Mm-hmm.
devastated building uh, was cluttered with the piece of grasses and
Hmm.
stones.
All right, the piece. Yeah, cluttered with. Come again?
Devastated. Devastated is the right word. I'm not sure.
Maybe you can also use collapse. Maybe
Collapse,
collapse.
collapse, collapse, collapse.
Mm-hmm.
The collapse building was cluttered with a piece of grasses and stones.
All right. Yes. Or you could also say just uh, cluttered with grasses.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And stone. Yes. Wow. So very nice job, Cookie, on this part. Do you have anything to ask so far?
No questions so far.
Okay, let's go ahead and continue with
Sorry,
comprehension.
sorry. So I know the
Mhm.
word scattered. So which is a little bit similar to cluttered. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they have the same sound, right?
yeah, yeah, cluttered
Cluttered.
is
Yeah.
scattered. Yeah, so
Scattered is it's scattered everywhere.
scattered everywhere.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like For
Please let me
example,
know one example sentence, please.
the leaves of the trees were scattered on the ground.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
scattered, when we use scattered. So the focus is like the trees, or so the
The
yes,
leaves.
the leaves. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can use it in a different context, like
Okay,
the papers are scattered on the floor.
okay. So the subject is opposite.
Yeah.
Like
The subject is papers and
uh-huh.
the scattered is the verb. It's
Okay,
been scattered.
okay. I see.
Yeah, and while cluttered is the meaning is untidy, not clean, right?
Mm. Okay.
Okay. Are you good at it now?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. All right. So let me read all the questions here that you're going to answer later. All right. Number one, what is hoarding disorder? Number two, how does hoarding disorder differ from simple collecting? Number three, what is an important factor in the development of hoarding disorder? All right. So let's find it out into the article. I will play it now.
Okay.
Is being unable to clean up a personality or a disorder? Hoarding disorder is a mental health issue that is often misunderstood. It involves the excessive accumulation of items, many of which others might consider useless. These individuals find it difficult to discard things, even when their living spaces become cluttered and their daily lives are disrupted. This disorder is not just about being messy, but represents a deeper psychological struggle. People with hoarding disorder collect items like old newspapers, clothes, and broken electronics, attaching emotional value to them. Recognized as a mental illness by the DSM-5, it disrupts daily life and can create unsafe living conditions. Hoarding disorder differs from simple collecting in how it impacts daily life. While collectors organize their items, people with hoarding disorder allow possessions to pile up, creating clutter that can block essential spaces like kitchens and bedrooms. This can make it difficult to live and function normally. The exact causes of hoarding disorder remain unclear, but emotional stress is a major factor. Traumatic experiences, such as abuse or loss, can lead to an overwhelming attachment to objects. Cognitive behavioral therapy is an effective treatment helping individuals organize their possessions. Understanding and support are crucial, as many people with this disorder may not recognize it as a mental health issue.
All right, Cookie, are you good with that? Or do you want to listen one more time?
Please let me listen again.
All right, okay.
Is being unable to clean up a personality or a disorder? Hoarding disorder is a mental health issue that is often misunderstood. It involves the excessive accumulation of items, many of which others might consider useless. These individuals find it difficult to discard things, even when their living spaces become cluttered and their daily lives are disrupted. This disorder is not just about being messy, but represents a deeper psychological struggle. People with hoarding disorder collect items like old newspapers, clothes, and broken electronics, attaching emotional value to them. Recognized as a mental illness by the DSM-5, it disrupts daily life and can create unsafe living conditions. Hoarding disorder differs from simple collecting in how it impacts daily life. While collectors organize their items, people with hoarding disorder allow possessions to pile up, creating clutter that can block essential spaces like kitchens and bedrooms. This can make it difficult to live and function normally. The exact causes of hoarding disorder remain unclear, but emotional stress is a major factor. Traumatic experiences, such as abuse or loss, can lead to an overwhelming attachment to objects. Cognitive behavioral therapy is an effective treatment helping individuals organize their possessions. Understanding and support are crucial, as many people with this disorder may not recognize it as a mental health issue.
All right, so can we proceed now to answer the question?
Mm. Okay.
All right, okay, so number one, what is hoarding disorder?
Hoarding disorder is sort of mental health issue that involves the excessive accumulation of items, many of which others might consider useless.
Yes. Exactly, that is the correct answer. So, okay, so let's have question number two. How does hoarding disorder differ from simple collecting?
Hoarding disorder differs from simple collecting uh, uh, in terms of uh, okay, so in terms of
Mm-hmm.
how how it impacts daily life. So,
Mm-hmm.
like while collectors organize their items, people with but so while collectors organize their items, people with hoarding disorder allow possessions to pile up, creating clutter that can block essential spaces like kitchens and bedrooms.
Yes, actually, that is the right answer in that question. Okay, so let's have the last one. What is an important factor in the development of hoarding disorder?
Uh, the im- the major factor is emotional stress and
Yes,
traumatic experiences such as abuse or loss.
yes, exactly. That is the correct answer to that question. So, all right, very good comprehension, Cookie. Now let's go ahead and let's have read out this time. Please read the article.
Okay. Is being unable to clean up a personality or disorder. Hoarding disorder is a mental health issue that is often misunderstood. It involves the excessive accumulation of items, many of which others might consider useless. These individuals find it difficult to discard things, even when their living spaces become cluttered and their daily lives are disrupted. disrupted. This disorder is not just about being messy, but represents a deeper psychological struggle. People with hoarding disorder collect items like old newspapers, clothes, and broken electronics, attaching emotional value to them. Recognized as a mental illness by the DSM-5, it disrupts daily life and can create unsafe living conditions. Hoarding disorder differs from simple collecting in how it impacts daily life. While collectors organize their items, people with hoarding disorder allow possessions to pile up, creating clutter that can block essential spaces like kitchens and bedrooms. This can make it difficult to live and function normally. The exact causes of hoarding disorder remain unclear, but emotional stress is a major factor. Traumatic experiences such as abuse or loss can lead to an overwhelming attachment to objects. Cognitive behavioral therapy is an effective treatment, helping individuals organize their possessions. Understanding and support are crucial, as many people with this disorder may not recognize it as a mental health issue.
All right, Cookie. So great job on your reading in there. Your pacing is actually smooth and all natural.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, wow, Cookie. You know what? As I have, listened to the article or hear this article, I realized about, a friend of mine having this kind of condition.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh my God. Now I
Hmm.
actually know that it's a mental health
Hmm.
hoarding.
Yeah. So maybe in Japan there are some uses on TV shows focusing
Yeah,
on
yeah.
these kind of people, and so yeah, which is their houses are called
Mm-hmm.
garbage house.
Yeah.
How can I say it? Yeah. So
Yeah.
to describe the situation, because it is most of the items they collect is useless and sort of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like yeah, garbage.
Yeah, that's why they are hoarders.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it reminds me of someone, and I feel guilty about it because I think of her as what happened to her? Why didn't she clean all this mess? And now I
Mm-hmm.
realize she is having this mental health issue.
Mm. So maybe she experienced some severe situations before.
That's why.
Mm. Was there? Do you know whether there was some events like those that
Yeah,
mm, that
make her
yeah, they make her
stress.
stressed so significantly? Do you know that there, whether there was so events like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, I feel sorry about her that
Mm.
maybe later on I will do something for her because you know I feel bad about her situation.
Mm.
Yes, okay, Cookie. So yeah,
Okay.
I've been carried away by my emotion.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's go ahead and let's have discussion. So okay, you may answer these questions based on your own idea and your own opinion, all right?
Okay.
Okay, let's start with number one. Do you think keeping too many things can affect someone's mental health? Why or why not?
Mm. Maybe yes. So collecting something. Mm. So
Mm-hmm.
means the commitment to collect some some items, which is in like in some specific items. So like
Mm-hmm.
from my perspective, I'm a fan of anime, so I'm just a collector of the anime figures. So
Ah,
yeah, so
wow.
I feel like after I started my collecting anime figures and I
Mm-hmm.
pay for somewhat expensive
Mm-hmm.
money to those figures. So I feel
Uh-huh.
like uh, since I committed a lot of money to those hobbies,
Mm-hmm.
so I should behave as a fan of anime and more strongly compared to before. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, collecting or so yeah, collecting something means the person commits those things and those items. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that makes some difference in my mind.
Yeah. But you feel happy.
Yeah, I feel happy for now. So because
Yeah.
I'm normal collector, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel satisfied with this situation.
Yeah. So it's a good thing
Yeah, good things
that
and
you're happy. That is the most important thing in there, that you did not feel, oh, this is a waste of money, something
mm,
like that.
yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
I realize the value of those yeah
Yeah.
figures. So
You are you did have a satisfaction
yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
all those collections.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and that's what matters the most. All right. So let's.
Yes, but so from this article, I realized that so those hoarding disorder is
Mm-hmm.
like coming from first the person has if the person has the mental health issue,
Mm-hmm.
the person starts collecting something. So
Yeah.
the root and cause is opposite to this
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. So it really depends on what things that you are hoarding or collecting, if
Mm.
it's useful or not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but in your side, it's all about self satisfaction. You are
Mm-hmm.
happy to collect all those anime
Mm-hmm.
figures. Yeah, so it really affects someone's feelings.
Yes, yes.
All
Mm.
right, so let's go on and have the next one. Is it difficult for you to throw away things you no longer need? Please explain your reason.
Um. Uh. Honestly, I don't think it's difficult for me to throw away things I don't use anymore. But
Mm-hmm.
so the thing I cannot throw away is the boxes of like shoes or the
Oh.
figures or
Uh-huh.
something like that, because it may help sometime in the
Mm-hmm.
future. So when I sell my shoes or figures, so yeah,
Yes, yes.
that keeps my items
Mm-hmm.
more higher prices,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I sell them. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Especially the boxes for a cell phone.
Yeah, that's right. iPhones
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. So when I sell the iPhone on the free market platform in Japan, so the
Mm-hmm.
customer is paying attention to the
Yes.
seller has boxes or not.
Yeah. Yeah, because it makes it like new.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And yeah, but the thing is we don't really throw, but especially used clothes, we donate them or give
Yeah,
them
yeah.
to the needy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
and you know what, Cookie? I used to watch YouTube in Japan where some things are being displayed at the front of their house, and there's a message in there that you can have this, you can have
Uh,
this if you want, and
yeah.
then everyone can get those things, but still
Mm,
very useful.
yes, yeah. I actually saw that boxes in my life before in Tokyo. So yeah, actually I obtained some cups,
Really?
some cups
Mm,
from those
yeah,
boxes. Mm, it was useful and wise, wise way to throw
yeah,
away.
wise,
Yeah,
yeah,
compared to
great.
just throwing away.
Yes, it's a great idea where
Mm-hmm.
you can still see that the things are still in good condition,
Mm-hmm.
still useful,
Mm-hmm.
and where everyone can just pick it up because there's already a message in there that you can have it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
instead of throwing it into the garbage.
yeah. So in my experiences, I have two options to throw away my unnecessary items. One is present to my colleagues or friends,
Mm-hmm.
and the other way is sending them to my parents' house.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, of course.
Yeah. So my my residence is in Tokyo, and the room is very limited compared to my parents'
Yeah,
house. So yeah, regularly I send some items to
your parents'
my parents'
house.
house, and yeah, so when I return to my parents' house
Mm-hmm.
while new year end or new year, the beginning of the new year. So I bring something back to my parents'
Yeah,
house and
yeah, and
leave
yeah, and
them in my parents'
yeah, and it makes them felt happy,
house. Yeah.
especially appliances, right?
Yeah, that's right. So I I prefer to use the newer electric appliances, but so it costs somewhat money to throw away.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
so yeah, I just send them to my parents' house and
Yeah.
please use it freely.
Yes, because it's still
Yeah,
useful.
useful and still working. Yeah, so.
Yeah, so why not?
Mhm.
All right, so let's have another one. Do you believe people should seek professional help if they struggle with emotional attachment to objects? Why or why not?
Mm, yes, I do. So, the yeah. So if the person can recognize he is in those situations, like issue, like diseases, mental
Mm-hmm.
issues or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they can ask the professional support.
Yes,
But the more severe situation is like the person cannot recognize he is in that
that is
mental
why.
health issues.
Yes. So he or she must consult a doctor, right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, Cookie. So there we have no time left. So this will be the end of our lesson. You're
Yeah.
doing really great in here. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
Yeah, see you. Bye bye.
Have a good day.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Yes.